on the side of the barrier. You just walk over here for me.
Alright, get your hands off.
Okay.
You need to get hands off. Yeah.
You just walk over towards the barrier.
No.
You're on private property, you're on private
Right,
property.
can I just explain? I had a look. I couldn't see any signs anywhere. I'm just trying to save the barrier. Yeah, but the barrier's not across the pavement. Okay, fine. Jog on then. Not a problem. Jog on. No, well, if you're not going to listen, you came out very nice. If you want to start being obnoxious, stupid, you're just not listening to what I've got to say. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Expose and educate on a very, very busy and noisy A38. It's the road out of Bristol up to the M4 and the M5 interchange. So apologies about the noise. So today, guys, we are at Airbus Bristol. The sun is shining, so hopefully we can get some footage for you today. This is a absolutely massive, massive site. Absolutely huge it is. As I said, I will try and speak up today because of the level of the noise from the traffic. So this blue fencing isn't very good for filming through, but in fairness, this is like an office block, so there's not a lot to see anyway, just lots of windows, and you can't really see in. But we are approaching the first entranceway, and we'll see what happens when we get there. So it's only just around the corner. Apologies for the wind today. It's a very freshening wind. It's not cold, but it is a strong wind. Yesterday it really affected the gimbal as the wind was hitting the phone. It was starting to vibrate at times where the gears were overworking. Hopefully we won't get that today. So sorry guys, couple of minor adjustments and oh dear, I can't get my words out. Minor adjustments to the setup to try and make things easier. So we have a visitors car park. So if we stick to the pavement, we should be okay. Haven't seen anything to say no filming, anything like that. So we'll try and find reception, and we'll see if they've got any paraphernalia they can give us to take away to tell us exactly what they're doing here. So it should be relatively pleasant. As I say, the site itself is absolutely mega. So it's lovely young ladies come to greet me. Good morning. I've just come to ask, have you got any paraphernalia we can take away?
Sorry, that was
That's all right. I was only going to come.
It's just a COVID.
Of course, yeah. Sorry, I stick to 2 metres, but yeah. Have you got anything we can take away? Just want to do a story on Airbus.
I would try Barmore House up at the top at reception, the main reception.
There's another place up there, is there?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that somewhere where I can drive in, or?
Yeah, you can drive in up
Yeah?
there. Okay.
And you've got nothing here for me?
Not at the moment.
And you're not going to let me into reception to have a look?
No, sorry.
No,
sorry.
that's okay. And
you.
sorry, who do you work for, just out of interest?
Oh, sorry. I
Securitas?
Have to go. See you later.
Securitas, is it? I just want to know, because I like to praise good professionals. Or maybe not. So, okay, so there you go, guys. Trying to praise good professionals. Some people don't like that that approach. So we do have some electric vehicle points, but only 5 by the look of it. Can't see anywhere else, so only 5. So you would hope that they would put a few more in between now and when we start to get serious about this energy business. So car park's fairly empty. I can't imagine people are working from home. But then I suppose if you don't know what they're doing, difficult to say. So I'm just making my way back to the path. So in the comments, guys, just put what you think about the approach from security. In my opinion, she seemed friendly, and then all of a sudden just, woo, I'm caught in the headlights, I don't want to speak. And then, as always, simple question that could be answered. They don't even get defensive, they just choose not to speak to you. So that's your Airbus for you. You can't really see a lot. As I said, it's all sort of old factory units, that sort of stuff. They've got bike sheds. But she says if I go up the road, I might be able to get some information. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll leave it here for now. I'm heading off up the road to a different location, but when we come back we might go up to the office and see if we can get any results. So for now I'll drop it there, pick it up in a bit. So we're just approaching another gate, guys, and I can already see a Securitas car driving around the car park, and there's one out at the gate already. So we'll have a little wander in, see what we can see what they've got to say. So bear with me because we're almost there. We'll just come around this way. As I walked by earlier, none of this was here, it was very quiet, so obviously she's jumped straight on the old dog and bone. So let's have a look. So you got more sheds down this way, CBRE and Airbus 07L, and we'll stop just up here because I think somebody's calling me from behind. So we'll stop here and we'll see what this gentleman wants.
For my safety, I need to record you, okay?
That's fine, thank you for telling me, very professional. Right, appreciate that.
You're not allowed to record, you're allowed to, Ryan here, okay?
If you let me interject. I'm Ryan, I'm one of the duty supervisors.
Hello, young man. How are you today?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Sun's a bit strong, isn't it? You need a cap like us.
Can I just ask what you're doing today?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what are you doing?
I think there's a clue.
Okay, so you auditing?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm doing a little project on Airbus. Not so much on Airbus, but I'm going to go up to the top. Your young lady on the desk in there said there's an office at the top.
Okay.
Try and get some paraphernalia to take away so that I can add to my story away from here.
Okay.
This is just basically stock footage.
Okay.
I'm more interested in the airfield and the history behind that, so
yeah,
I'm going to be going up there shortly.
Yep.
Hopefully going to get into Concord if it's still there. I didn't notice it as I came down.
Okay.
Is it still there?
There is a Concord
museum
up there.
So go into there because that's obviously an integral part of the story.
Yeah.
Especially with Bristol. Other than that, I'm filming handsome chaps like yourself, trying to capture smiles because I can see them under the masks. The eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yes.
Yeah. So other than that, that's it.
Okay, sir. Well, you're on public property,
Yep.
so I haven't got an issue with you filming.
Lovely, thank you.
So I'm just going to let you carry
Are
on
you
for now.
filming as well?
I am, yeah, for
Yep.
my safety.
Did you
and for
say? I
yours.
couldn't remember.
No, but
I know this
the same
gent
as
did, so
same
that's
as my
fine.
colleague. It's just
Yep.
for my safety and for your safety.
Of course, yeah.
Um,
I haven't put my body cam on because...
No, that's fine. So
know.
the filming you're doing, is it for your personal use, or is it for, are you doing it for a company?
Now that's
or?
a trick question, because a lot of what I tend to do is hello young man, come and join us.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Oh, your access card isn't working.
Oh dear, watch him, he's a dodgy one.
Isn't he?
So I'll just hold back on that then, in case this
Yeah,
gentleman
no
wants to
problem,
hear
sir.
as well.
Look,
Yeah.
that's the exit, that one.
All right.
So you got an in and an out.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a
due
good
to
idea.
Pandemic, so yeah.
Is
we've got
that
an
just for
in-house system.
COVID?
Yeah, currently, yes, yeah.
That makes sense. Do they happen to clean or spray the posts at all during the day, or?
They do. They
Yeah.
have cleaning teams go around. They do clean them,
Excellent.
yeah. And we have hand gel stations as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's keep out of the way. We don't want to block anybody. So yeah. So can you guys? I mean, I don't know if you'll know. Can you tell me anything about Airbus? Nothing top secret, obviously.
Unfortunately, no. We're not in a position
Nope,
where we can
that's-
answer any questions.
That's fine. Yeah, no worries. This is why I want some paraphernalia to take away. 'Cause
Yeah.
They'll give the media what we're allowed.
Yes. Okay.
You know, because unlike certain stations, hello, mate. We don't tend to make it up. We try and
No.
tell it as factually as possible.
sir. Hello.
Hello, young man.
Hello, my name's Luke.
Hello, Luke.
I've got my body camera
I
recording,
say
by the way, just so you know.
thank you
Just
very much
sound
for that.
and audio,
Very
okay.
professional. I'm just trying to work out if you're a Bobby from the top
No.
or Airbus
Not
security
police officer, I'm Airbus security. So I'm
and first aider.
yeah.
Excellent.
I'm head of site security with Filton.
Now listen,
So-
you see what this young man's doing?
Yeah.
He's standing where the sun can't get in.
Yeah, he's
So
got the
doing
right
that.
idea. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you see, yeah.
In fact,
No, you have to have a baseball cap, right?
that might make a rather good picture with that in the background.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Yeah, what can I do for you? Because these gents are just asking a couple of questions, so
Oh,
come
okay.
in, guys, a little bit.
So it's just to say, so I understand what you're doing. You're filming in a public space,
Yep.
which is absolutely fine.
Yep.
Okay. Obviously, you've been into part of our property, which is the
I went
air
into
tech-
reception
Yeah, okay.
because I had implied the right of access to there.
Yeah.
Trying to ask if there's any paraphernalia to take away.
Okay, right.
The young lady told me there's another place at the top of the hill,
There is, yeah.
so I'm going to go up there later,
Okay.
see if there's anything I can take away so that I
Okay.
can add to my story when I'm gone. I was saying to these guys, this is stock footage. I love interactions with people. I'm not out to wind people up. This guy's very serious. I hope you
Yeah.
lighten up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just open and honest. You know,
Yeah.
hence why I don't. You know, I only use that when I go into shops.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've only
I'm
got a face
open.
mask on for my protection.
Of course,
yours, so,
yeah, and I appreciate that. So yeah, just really, I was saying this is a small part of the story.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
more interested in the airfield
Okay, all right.
and the Concorde and the history behind it, because it goes way back to the war, which is my big interest.
Right, okay.
So this is a very small part, but I've got to say I'm very impressed with the professional attitude of security.
Okay.
All levels. I mean, you're obviously direct, and you two are
One of the
Securitas.
duty supervisors, yeah.
Yeah, so that's good.
Okay, thank you.
So no problems on my part there. So hopefully none on yours.
No problems from my point of view. The only thing I will say though is because of the nature of the work that we do here in terms of sort of aerospace defence and stuff,
Right.
generally don't allow filming on the property.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ask you if you are.
Well, I wasn't going to come in.
No, that's fine. But you are intending now to. You told me you're intending to go to the top of the site.
Yeah, apparently
into
it's an office.
Yeah, there is, but because you'll see a gated entrance there.
Right, okay.
Which is the demarcation to our land.
Okay.
So I'm just now telling you,
Ah.
in terms of implied access rights, if you're filming as you're entering, I'm going to revoke your implied access. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you for being open about that. So how would I make contact with them then? Would I?
Well, you're looking
phone
for,
number?
you're looking for paraphernalia and things.
Yeah, just the basics of
Okay.
what you do.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to know the top secret
Well,
stuff.
so the basics of what we do is generally available on our company website, which is
Yeah.
airbus.com.
Yeah, I was hoping to get something that I could actually photograph and put
Yeah,
on.
we don't, I'm afraid, because of the nature of the business we
Okay.
do and the fact we don't get a lot of people like yourselves coming for
Sure.
public inquiries,
Yeah.
we don't actually have any paraphernalia to hand out.
Sorry, just to take you back. I love the way you said inquiries.
Yeah,
Inquiries.
inquiries, yeah.
Have you travelled the world a bit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, I've been to France a couple of times. But
Oh no, they wouldn't say it like that.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, because of the nature of what we do,
Of course.
we don't have any paraphernalia to give away, so that might help you. So I'll direct you to the website. It's
Yeah,
probably the
no
best
problem.
place
I
to
did have a
get
little look
resources,
earlier,
okay?
but I thought come down, get some stock footage.
That's right, okay.
You know. So
All right, so look, we're
I'll let
obviously
you finish,
we're
yeah.
obviously very busy, right?
Are you?
Well, we've got stuff to do, so I'm not going to go into the nature of what we do.
I always always say that
because you're being very polite and
I
very
try.
understanding.
I was brought up fairly well.
We're gonna withdraw now. So
Okay.
we're gonna let you, because you're in a public space. We're
I
gonna
was
let
only
you
going to ask
continue
you
with your
two very quick questions.
public interest piece. Okay.
If you can answer. Is it just civilian aircraft?
Well,
And
so
I'm pausing there
so
rather than adding military.
Well, you'll see on the company website
Okay,
what
it's
we
got
do.
it.
It actually gives a description of what we do.
Right,
So
okay.
there is a military aircraft
Okay,
product
because
here.
I was up at Gloucester Business Park yesterday and there's a company up there that makes propellers,
Okay.
which was very interesting. And I walked in there, in all honesty, open because they've got a dispute going on. And there was a big kerfuffle in security. Not from the security staff, I've got to say, spot on. Gave me a sheet of paper which I've shared with other media outlets.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they were MOD, and the buggers outside didn't tell me.
Oh, okay.
So I was sort of ambushed. So I just said, I'm really sorry, left.
Yeah, we're not an MOD facility, but
no,
we do have contracts.
Of course. No, well, all I can do then, guys, is thank you very much for being professional.
Okay, no worries.
You don't want to ask any questions about how you
no,
enjoy the job?
No, I won't answer anything like that. I do
that's
enjoy
fine.
my job,
but you obviously do, because I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah,
You're happy.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
Are you going to publish this on YouTube? Do you have something I can look at?
I don't know when it's going to be finished because it's part of hopefully about a 2-hour documentary.
Oh, okay, all right.
As I said, it's mainly about the airfield, Concorde, and the history.
Okay.
But obviously this is all on that what was their land.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately for me, they're selling it off and building.
So you don't identify as like a citizen journalist or an auditor or anything? You just.
How would I identify myself? As a very pleasant young man who's just trying to earn a living with a camera, which more and more people are accepting. It's, it shoots film, not, well, it doesn't shoot film because it's a digital thing, but it shoots shots, not bullets, so it's nothing to be frightened of.
No, I mean, you're in a public place, you can do
some
what you like.
Some people get upset, but it's like, you've probably all got phones with cameras. Yeah. You all use cameras.
Well, we've got them on now. So.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a bit of a heads up that you guys don't mind them. You've obviously got kids, I would imagine. You look the sort of... Yeah, you haven't. No. You've got that pleasure to come.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
You probably have, you guys. Maybe even grandchildren. I'm not being rude.
I'm not old enough.
But we take pictures all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
At the seaside, at Disneyland, and nobody has a gripe.
No.
And people come out when you're doing this and they say things like, oh, there's a child over there. It's not illegal to film children. Personally, I wouldn't, because I can't see the point in filming a child, unless they're doing something incredibly funny with their parents.
And you get 250 quid from you being framed, right?
Which is a possibility. So yeah, I just try and do what I'm doing. I'll tell you one thing I am going to mention though. When I walked that way, I thought this was an unmanned booth.
Okay.
You don't have to comment on that.
I'm not going
I couldn't see anything. Obviously, I've walked up there just to see how far it stretches. That's a hell of a walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, coming back down, when I popped in there, to come round the corner and see 4 of you and then yourself and the van, and I'm thinking, blimey, it is only a camera.
That's all right, no worries. We just have to make,
you've got a job to do.
Sure, so,
yeah, no, that's fine. So, sorry, can I take your name?
Luke.
Luke, you did tell me.
I did, yeah.
I'm terrible.
That's fine.
Thanks, Luke, for being professional.
No worries, thank you.
Paul. My eldest son's called Paul.
Ryan.
Ryan. One of my grandsons called Ryan. Now, you'll understand that we don't give our name out when we're recording.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we get hate crime.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel. I have a TikTok channel. Again, I don't say it out on here.
Okay, all right.
Because otherwise it makes too much editing.
Okay. All right.
But I also like to show everything.
Yeah.
I don't do too much editing because when you guys come across nice, people want to see that.
Yeah, of course they do.
And that will get good comments if it does go onto YouTube or... I don't tend to use Facebook. I am looking into a couple of other platforms just to spread the love.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Yeah, well, I'm heading up that way now. I don't know how far I've got to walk to get to Concorde. Probably about another 2 miles.
It's quite a length. Yeah.
So it might be better to go back to the car and drive up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And I'm just going to have a little nod at the Royal Mail because Royal Mail at the moment are in the news for lots of reasons.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that'll be another part of the story. And then I might even pop into Avon and Somerset because those guys helped me out recently. They sent 2 bobbies to a group I run to talk on the law.
Oh, okay.
So I want to pop in and say thank you to them.
For filming, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because as I said, a lot of people, they don't realise what we can do, what we can't do.
Yeah. Okay.
I always like to stick to where I'm allowed to go. Yeah. Sometimes that's blurred. As you can imagine, some people don't put signs up. This is pretty obvious. The blue fence sort of says it all.
Yeah, it does help, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But anyway, no, thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the week. Have a great weekend.
And you, take care.
And hopefully you'll have a bit more of a peaceful day now.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. So there we are, guys. Unmanned booth as I went up the road. Lady in reception, obviously a little bit panicky, jumped on the phone, and all of a sudden security come out of nooks and crannies. But in fairness, you saw the interaction, guys, so leave some comments. They told me they were recording, very friendly, made it clear that they knew I was doing nothing wrong. So all in all, you've got to say Airbus Bristol is a massive pass. So we'll move on down the road and see how we get on down here. So I will pick it up in a bit. So final shot for this video, guys. It's just to give you a look at the massive expanse. It's in the distance, I know. Airbus. The wind is getting up, so the old camera's starting to shake a bit, even on the gimbal. So if you'd like to support the channel, guys, click like, click share and comment. Advice, suggestions, anything in the comments. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and it will keep us on the road. Expose and educate. Take care, catch you on the next one.